Testing, testing.
All right, are you watching this, Jay? Are you watching this? This review is just for you. Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to The Geeky Sandbox. You know what? I'm adult enough to admit when it's taking me too long to watch a movie. I missed out on all of the amazingness that was Sicario back in 2015. And shout out to Jay Ayala for getting me to finally watch this movie. It's been so long. I love Emily Blunt. I love Daniel Kaluuya. I love Benicio del Toro, Josh Brolin, like everybody. Even the director, Denis Villeneuve. And my God, guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. So this is going to be my non-spoiler review for the movie Sicario. After rising through the ranks of her male-dominated profession, idealistic FBI agent Kate Macer receives a top assignment, recruited by mysterious government officer Matt Graver, who's Josh Brolin. Kate joins a task force for the escalating war against drugs, led by the intense and shadowy Alejandro, who is Benicio. The team travels back and forth across the U.S.-Mexican border using one cartel boss to flush out a bigger one. So, I don't know, there's just so many amazing moving parts with this movie. But first and foremost, like I mentioned, some of the actors and performers that were in the movie, amazing straight across the board. Even people who had smaller parts or fewer lines, they delivered those lines. They played those parts very well. It was believable. Like everyone, I believe they were that character. I believed it. Benicio did a really great job with Alejandro. You didn't know if you wanted to hate him or be on his side or be on Emily Blunt's character's, whose name was Kate, be on Kate's side. Like you just really didn't know. And I like that with a character. I like a character that kind of puts you in this ambiguous gray area where you're not sure exactly how to feel about their methods of handling things or solving solutions. But it's like they get results, but it's like, do I want those results? Do I want to get there that way? So it's like this moral swing that you're trying to figure out as an audience member where you want to be. I like sometimes having a movie leave you with like this gray area of what just happened, or I don't know how I feel about that. Like I love when a character can put you in that kind of place. So hats off to Benicio and Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, like everybody involved did a really great job. In regard to the script was very solid. It was nice, it was tight, it was clean. The only thing I will say is that it does drag just a little bit, and sometimes I find that that's how it is in general for me when it comes to movies about drug cartels or the drug business or anything like that. I find that sometimes there are those moments where it lulls, because of course if you're watching the story from the point of view of the officials or officers, FBI agents, CIA, whoever, there's a lot of stakeouts. There's a lot of moments where they have to figure out how they're going to get this person or find where the drugs are. And that takes time. You know what I mean? So sometimes in the movie there are points where it's just kind of like, a lull. But I do feel like it pays off because you do get to learn more about Kate Macer as a FBI agent, and you learn how she takes and how different she is from Matt and how different she is from Alejandro. It's just, I don't know, I feel like if you do still get something from the movie, not moving as fast all the time. Like I mentioned earlier with the director, Denis Villeneuve, he's done so many movies, but the one I specifically want to talk about is one of my favorite movies called Prisoners. And I definitely got a Prisoners vibe from this whole thing. Like, he can get inside the mind of a criminal, you know what I mean? Or inside the mind of someone who's in between a rock and a hard place, but they're not necessarily a criminal. Like, I can see some similarities between Alejandro in this movie, who was, like I said, played by Benicio, and then Hugh Jackman's character within Prisoners. And if you haven't seen Prisoners, by the way, you guys should definitely go watch it. But you can see some of those, I don't know, how he's able to master that type of character within this movie. And the script was written by Taylor Sheridan, and he worked on Sons of Anarchy and the second Sicario movie, and just things that kind of fall within that same kind of category and type of storytelling. And you can tell he just thrives with these types of characters. I really did love the way that they shot some things. Like there's one shot where Kate Macer is arguing with Matt, and it's this intense argument, but they're not up close in their faces how you would expect to be in this type of moment. You get a wide shot just to see Kate flailing her arms, and you just get to see how frustrated she is. And I thought that was a nice use of a wide angle shot. There's a moment where in the movie they are trying to do something and it's a very tight shot, and it's like, you know, you feel that anxiety that some of those characters feel as they're going to do whatever it is that they're doing. So what do I give this movie? I give this movie 4.5 out of 5 geeks. Overall, guys, I really did enjoy the movie, and shout out times 6,000 to Jay for finally putting me on to Sicario. I'm definitely going to watch the second one just because I'm interested to see how the story unfolds, and I know that second one came out last year, so I have been playing catch up with movies here lately, so who knows, maybe once a week or every other week I'll try to go back and watch a movie that came out in the past that I never got to see, and I can share what I thought about it with you guys. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like rating down below. And of course, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos like this one. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!